Yeah, I guess. I wonder if I'm gonna have to sort of beat them to it, because that's not something I really plan on doing anytime soon. That sounds impossible in my current state. Let's check out the Hall of Accolades. What the fuck is any of this? I can steal from the fucking ancient race. This is amazing. Unbelievably mean. But if I can have that god tier fucking gear at my pathetic level, I'm amazed they can't see my fucking shield, by the way. It could not be making me any more obvious right now, but I appreciate it anyway. Come here, you. Trapper's Staff. And a Man's Key Spring. I take the sword, but we don't have a fence. And I don't know when we'll find one, so... yeah, no thanks. Can I talk to you? Who are you?
What Bloody Bones is about. Be vigilant.
You've got that adorable, lovely fucking drag queen hair, and then you sound like any fucking peasant ever. The Bloody Bones about, be vigilant, you slag. And he fucking looks like that. What a pretty, pretty boy. Satasa. How do you become a Knight of the Fade? Does this make you... do you have a seat on the board or whatever the fuck? Not the board, you know what I mean.
You are the mortal I've been hearing about. How dare they say
already?
Meek.
I've only been here like 2 minutes.
You look as fierce as a troll.
Is that a compliment? I don't want to look anything fucking like a troll. They're trolls, and they gross. Tell me about yourself.
Is not one of battle and bravery, but of binding. I served Wenson himself back when the great ballads were new. We did not sing them then. We lived them.
Okay. So why don't you live them anymore? Sir Wenson himself went back on the... I mean, it's not like you guys age as far as I can tell. I mean, I'm hoping to all fuck that you don't come out fully grown when you're born, because that would be... oh boy, that would be quite the train wreck. I see why you need the fucking immortality if every single one of your women gets split entirely in half every fucking time they're born. But yeah, I guess you don't age over... I don't know, because you look kind of wise. You got that incredibly, unbelievably homo garlic hair, but it looks adorable. But you're like, what, 40, 50? It's like the max you look. I imagine you move with the agility and skill or limberality, which is so a word that I've just made up, but it's now a word anyway. Of like you know, a dude in the prime of his life. I imagine that never fucking changes. So why have you stopped? Wow, what a roundabout way of making a single fucking point. Good job, me. I'm sorry, guys. I hate being sick. It makes me all fucking stupid. But hopefully, I'm still borderline entertaining. So, sage crafting.
If any gems or shards, speak to them on your behalf. It isn't as hard as you might think. Unless they're stubborn, of course.
And how stubborn are they, my friend? It doesn't matter. Tell me about the House of Ballads.
Are not simply stories. They are part of the magic that unites us all, summer and winter alike. They move through us like the seasons. There are some who believe our time of glory is on the decline, that our ballads will fade into mortal history like whispers. I say, never underestimate a good story.
I like this guy quite a lot. Alright, Satasa. It was good to see you. I guess you're not one of the dudes who have seats. That's about the best I can give you. I have no idea what the fuck to call you, but you're not one of them. You're not one of, like, the higher-ups. But you served under one, and that makes you a fucking badass to me. Just two random fucking squires. Is there anyone interesting? You're sitting down. That makes you cool in my book. Doing a little meditate? Good for you. Can I take anything? This House of Ballads Echo Stone does not respond to your attempt to interact with it. Perhaps that has something to do with the large spherical slots found on the front of the relic. It appears that another magical item is needed to make the Echo Stone function. Is it not these, you know, giant spherical boys that clearly rolled out of this thing like 2 fucking seconds ago and I can't do anything about it? That is dumb. That is very dumb. Hello, Glional? Sure, why not?
Greetings. I am Glional, also known as the Antiquarian. What does a child of dust require of me?
not the voice I expected for someone with such a magnificent goddamn beard. You could literally shank 3 people at once just by headbutting someone. That is horrible. What are you made of? Your face is just murder weapons. You got your ears as well. I imagine your hair up there is pointed. You, sir, are in the wrong profession if you're just here reading books all day. Fucking hell. You should clearly be a plumber. The telling.
Has its story. The wake it leaves behind in its travel. That is a telling. It is a narrative of defeats and victories that give every life meaning. Our Fae telling goes on from creation deep into the hidden end. Until then, we celebrate the small songs, the ones that celebrate the spring in which we find ourselves.
I wonder what would happen if I just started a fight in the middle of this place. Because I imagine we've never taken on a Fae before, other than the Tuatha. But I imagine these ones in the fucking House of the Ballads where, you know, the most unbelievably powerful heroes are meant to reside, I get the feeling they would tear me to pieces. And I'm almost tempted to try, just to see how powerful the Fae truly are. But hell, I don't know if there's scaling or anything like that, so I'd rather just keep it a mystery. I'm almost in awe of these guys anyway, it's really cool. Tell me about the house itself.
Tales are naught but a reminder of your inevitable decline.
Thanks, dude.
Our tales are eternal reminders of our truest selves.
Are you no longer that truest self?
Of our kind. The greatest of our tales, reborn and relived.
Tell me more about Hallam the White, and how the fuck did he get to that fucking position with a voice like that?
The storyteller is the most important to the Fae in the Court of Summer. He watches the telling as it unfolds. His gaze.
I would have preferred your voice on him and his voice on you. It would have made more sense. It also looks like it fits them more as well. Okay, tell me about yourself, buddy.
I'm keenly aware of the lesser ballads in Fae telling, and do my best to ensure that they're not lost in the wide river of time. I'm keeper of the Echo Stone here in the House of Ballads. It has only come to us recently, but I find its purpose most fascinating.
Yet you haven't figured out that you just need to put the balls in the fucking ball hole? It's not difficult, my friend. I've been here a minute, and to be fair, I read the tutorial on it as it showed up, but I mean, come on, man.
It is a new
Alright, talk to me about it.
crafted by several of our most attuned Fae mages. Usually the notion of new repels me, but in this case, I can't help but feel a spark of curiosity. The Echo Stone can be used like a lore stone to experience past narratives, stories that have long since left the lips of their tellers. However, one can only use the Echo Stone if he has the right matching care, a magical key devised by Hallam the White himself.
So these are all just random fucking balls that he's probably already been through. I imagine he knows how it works. I also love that his hand is just completely smothered in rings, by the way. This boy is ready to fucking backhand. What a badass. Talk to me about the Fae. He also looks like he's wearing some kind of
the same meanings.
Mech suit? Not mech suit, but like muscle suit? That combined with the rings, he's some kind of cyborg boy.
We are as we have always been and shall ever be. No more and no less.
And lastly,
All of us
the Court of the
Western
Summer.
Feylands are subjects of High King Tatarian. Our presence maintains the natural balance, bringing the green of spring at winter's end.
Oh, that's what we end on? Oh no, we've got High King Tatarian! Is he still around? Oh right, you literally just said it. So he is still around then. Our presence maintains the natural balance, bringing the greens of the spring
His wisdom is
of winter's
above us
end.
all, even the lords and ladies of the House of Ballads. The High King
Oh, so they're
guides
just
us
lords,
in
okay.
all the grand telling of the Fae.
Okay, well, I guess that's where we're gonna have to leave it. Goodbye, little cyborg slut. Oh, and you're just gonna sit here and meditate and not research it in the fucking slightest. Whatever, okay, Faye. God damn it, how do I get around to you, huh? And have I been in this? I imagine I have been in this because it's... I have not, but this one is I'm allowed to just take for some reason? I think I have all those keys. Now, if only I knew what they were for. We've got Ishara, Spring, Summer, Winter, we're just missing Autumn. Maybe you could take doubles? Because I'm sure I stole one from here. Yeah, I know I did. What the fuck? Oh, now I'm really worried I left it behind. Now I'm really worried I have to check again and sit through all that fucking detection meter, and it's painful. Your name is just straight up green. I'm sure you can feel my pain, because clearly no one ever loved you, did they? Poor guy.
Sown and nurtured. I see you are a stranger and a mortal. I am green, and I possess the healer's
You sure are.
warmth. Do you have need of my services? Have you been injured in your
You are
mortal
also
war?
blue and orange and red. I mean, I can ask about your healing. I don't know what the Fae can do.
Enough. I've learned much from the dying races. Life is precious. Our kind often forget that.
Okay, I kind of like you. Tell me about yourself, I guess.
Healing is simply a matter of asking our bodies to mend themselves. For one like you, it's more complicated. I don't know how you lasted this long.
Well, actually, I didn't. I already died pretty fucking hardcore the first time around. Alright, let's talk about the war then. I'm surprised you know too much about it. Doesn't seem like anything that would really concern the Fae.
Our kind should be moving east to aid the Alpha. We are part of a bigger world now.
Like, I know they fear the winter and everything, but...
We cannot ignore what you call the future.
You don't even call it the future. Surely you have a concept of time. I know you exist forever and everything, but, like, come on. You know things happen after other things, and you know things happen before other things. Surely that's gotta be called something in your fucking world. The Court of Enchantments.
Live to serve Wenson and the court. They are the lords and ladies of tradition, embodiments of Fae glory. Without them, we are nothing.
What a lovely way to leave off this fucking conversation. I don't know why I go from the bottom up. I should probably go from the top to the bottom. It seems like the more interesting things tend to hang out down there. I think it's just because if we have a quest, the one that I actually have to pick is always at the top, so I'm like, I want to be as far away from that as possible for some reason. But anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Actually, I really need to go and urinate. So, once my bladder has been evacuated, we'll explore the rest of the House of Ballads, and hopefully actually get some quests done as well. Because that's always fun, isn't it? Actually doing what the game wants me to do. But no, I'm really enjoying exploring. This is a really, really cool new world to just be fucking thrust into, and look at this! Yeah, this is fucking cool. I'll see you guys real soon. Mwah. Alright, my bladder is now once again free from the tyranny of the piss. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. But anyway, let's have a little look around. Now this is a Fae chest, which means I can just fucking have it. Okay, thanks you beautiful, beautiful creatures. It's crude. Fine linen robes? I mean, mine is green, that's just white. I don't think I want any of that. And I feel like this is a pretty low-level quest, even though it's such a beautiful place, so I'm not gonna go ahead and grab that. Ukobal. Huh. I thought there were more chests than this. This is a little bit disappointing. I thought I was gonna get very, 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 very rich off of the back of doing, like, nothing. But I guess that would be way too easy. Anyone hanging out in the middle that's actually important? Just a random squire roaming around? I guess then I will start with this Ukobal. And I imagine you could teach me a fuckload more than the gnomes could about alchemy.
Place, my friend. Yes, you have.
That one actually just slapped me across the face. God damn.
Right in this bottle. Hey.
Oh man.
Well, we'll teach you everything you need to know about alchemy.
Please do. Just straight up tell me about the lesser people.
One of you creatures from another. I mean, no offense, of course.
Rude.
I simply don't care. Dig for the rumors.
You look exactly the same as the last NPC I spoke to. What are you talking about? Alright, fine. Talk to me about your alchemy.
Not much to it, really. Tell me what you need and I'll see to it you get a bottle. That is, unless I've consumed it all in a fit of fancy. Care to learn?
Huh, okay, well, he's a massive addict. Good news, good news. All the greatest questing goes on in that bottle, huh? Is that just because it's full of so many fucking psychedelics it's all just in your goddamn head? I assume so. Get me some of that. I can't even actually do it with you. I thought you at least owned a shop. Or maybe, like, a training center or something so I can become decent at alchemy.
I really don't remember how I came to be here. So long as no one tells me to leave, I'll carry on. Spinning my own song long after everyone else is gone.
Alright, fine. Whatever. I'll leave you to your quest bottle. You kinda really suck. I do anything here? I can use the alchemy lab. I don't think I've ever done this before. Oh yeah, I have. I just have no recipes. And I don't know where to buy recipes. He could have at least sold me some fucking recipes, don't you think? I wouldn't have bought them, because I don't feel like I need them yet, but still. Now what the fuck is this?
Fateless One. I am Arvia, but I suspect you know that already. The tides of fate have washed me upon your shore, and I'm here
so
to
the Fae do this as well, huh? Alright then, do all that fucking bidding. Oh, you can actually, like, give us some money to do shit then? We'll definitely do that eventually, but let's begin by, who the fuck are you?
Strangers. That's not true, is it?
Damn, look at you.
In many a dream you've come to me. Even in death you've brushed my consciousness.
I have no idea what you are, let alone who the fuck you are. I didn't even know the Fae existed until about, like, 2 hours ago.
I am here
Fate weaving.
to guide you in a careful separation of the threads of fate, and to ease you into a more appropriate plane.
Okay, well, I'm not absolutely terrified by that just yet. Tell me about the House of Balance.
Great faith in Wenson, and his instincts have proven true. But all kingdoms fall, and all kings fall with them. There is no clear victory for
Oh,
the
I
House
love
of
these
Balance.
blue Welsh elves.
Nothing, only you.
You'd think, like, the Eternal race could look a bit different, don't you? Like, I think it's fine the way they look. I think they look great. But with all their, I can barely tell you fuckers apart or whatever when they're talking about the lesser races, when we have far more variety than they do. Hell, we even look pretty much the exact they just look like humans in cosplay. Like, there's no other way around it. You think they could have put a little bit more effort into, like, morphing their faces a bit? I guess they're meant to look all like this perfect, incredibly authoritative being and everything, and like, wow, we should be in complete awe of you, which I guess worked. But they still just look like blue people. You'd think that if they're like the master race, they wouldn't just be blue versions of us, Like, there must be a reason that they're capable of this. I guess it's the immortality, but then why? Come on, if you're immortal, you gotta look a little bit cooler than this, don't you think? I don't know, maybe that's just me. The Art of Divination.
Destinies, a mouthpiece for their changing voices. I do not know how I know what I know. It has been that way since I first stepped from my hollow.
You're hollow? Wait, so maybe you aren't, like, born. Maybe you're grown. That explains why they basically always come out full size then. You're never gonna see a fake child. And again, I don't think I've ever seen a fucking child throughout this entire game, so maybe that's just a cross-game thing. Who knows? Tell me about this Maid of Windermere.
She exists, skirting the edges of my consciousness, but I am unaware of her intentions. That is more troubling than anything else.
If I end her, you think I could just, get in free of charge? Yeah? I really don't want to have to go after that grave thresher or whatever the fuck. Right, weave some of that fucking fate. Unbind destiny. Ah! Oh, I like the fate weavers. That's really fucking cool. So that's how you respec. I mean, I don't need to, but I appreciate figuring out that that's how it fucking works. You're also way cooler than any of the human fate weavers, so thank you for existing, I guess. I appreciate Alova.
Oh, very fair you are. Too fair for the House of Balance, that is certain. I tend to enjoy the company of mortals. So fleshy.
You also indeed have flesh. You know that, right? Oh, you're a little Bulbasaur lady.
You probably guessed that.
Did I? You called me fleshy. Now I just feel fat. Fuck you. I don't want to fuck you anymore. I'm too ashamed to ever get naked again. Train me in persuasion.
Anything. Don't believe me? Ask one of my many admirers. I'm willing to make you privy to my secrets. For a price.
You don't really look very pretty, though. Like, even compared to some of the other Fae we just saw. And I really hate that eyebrow piercing. Why does that exist? All the piercings, all the accessories you could have had in the character creator? I don't know if it's just because I was the, like, thin-faced elf and everything. Maybe it would look better on a more brutish-looking race. But fucking Christ, they're so big and clunky and ugly. But yeah, I mean, she just sort of looks like a theater mask, but blue, that moves. You're horrible. Maybe that's intentional, since she's the persuasion master. Tell me about the Maid of
Windermere.
Lindeman.
Is a winter court witch, and that she wishes to wither the summer. Me, I believe her affections for Wenson are quite real. I've met him. I know.
But have you met her? I guess not. Whatever. Okay, well, tell me about yourself, Bulbasaur.
By Ferrara himself. Forbidden love can lead you in the strangest
Nothing more
directions.
seductive than a Bulbasaur,
Here I am
apparently.
At the House of Ballads, and I won't even hold a sword. Care to be my squire? Intense relationships they are. Very intense. Many moonlit evenings are expected.
I mean, I'm absolutely down, but at the same time, you use a Brussels sprouts, like just fuckloads of Brussels sprouts as your belt. And if anything's gonna put me off, that's absolutely gonna put me off. You fucking vegetable-obsessed psycho. Train me though, I'll definitely take that. What? Oh, there is nothing that I'm unable to teach, except when you're even borderline good at speech in general. If you are able to talk, she can't teach you anymore. I mean, I'm not surprised. She called me fleshy. That's not very persuasive. You're not good at your job, and you never will be. I'm gonna take everything you've ever owned, and also ever loved, and then I'll be on my way. Oh, you all know where I am? Okay. Pickpocketing our new allies is probably not the best way to go about making friends or a good first impression, so I think I'm just gonna get out of here as quickly as I possibly can. And we have one last area in all of the House of Ballads to check out. And that's the Court of Enchantments, and it's locked. Because of course it is. Probably should have suspected that. I don't know why we would ever be allowed in such an incredible fucking place immediately, but I've just realized that other played so many games that involve something called the proving. What's this called? The telling? He was like, oh god, fuck.
I wish you the best.
I don't know his name. I can't remember his name with the goddamn slightest. But the dude we spoke to, who wasn't the list man, who wasn't Harlem, that guy, he left. So you actually did need to talk to him before you spoke to Harlem, which I find really weird. Either that or maybe he would have been the only one to stay around if you decided to talk to Harlem first. I doubt it, though. What do we got over here? Oh, there's a jump point. Down to the Crust Brothers. Alright, well, I'm coming for you, crusty fucks. Actually, a singular crusty fuck. I already murdered the first, the original crust fuck. But before we do that, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab... What is this again? Is this health regeneration? Or is it mana shit? It's Lyria. I think Lyria has something... Oh, no, it's the champions! Only one of them returned, but... Oh, God, why? Are you just going to become a really common enemy type now? Because I really don't want any of that to be happening. Absolutely none. Please leave forever. Thank you. Right, well, you all need to jihad against your will. Thank you very much. Wow, that actually took him out as well. No. I don't think I've ever seen this many dudes, and I don't think I ever want to again. Please leave. Thank you. I'm just going to do the same thing again, because it's so much more powerful than it has any right to be. There we go. I think I accidentally strapped it onto the fiery one, but it doesn't matter. As long as they just eventually die, we'll be alright. Let me just check outside real quick. I hear things. I do not hear things. I was worried that the fucking construction started up again, and I was going to cry, but no, I'm just going insanely paranoid. Can I beat these dudes? They're only a couple of little fucking flesh fairies. Surely I'm not this useless, right? Oh, I know what I can do. While they're on the ground, come on, you're better! And it did nowhere near as much damage as I expected. That was just sad, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, I could always use my fate attacks. I always forget I actually have those. And they died completely in sync, except this one is now forever scratching his... Oh, that's not scratching. That is something very different. We're gonna leave him to his privacy. Look at that fucking facial expression. Oh, that is so telling and disgusting and fucking horrible. Alright, well, I am going to go ahead and get my blessing back again. Can I just keep getting the same blessing forever? Oh, you can't reapply it once you've already begun? Why? That's stupid. Oh, well, fine. Let's see what's over there. I can't see what's over there because it wants me to go the complete opposite way. Even though it's pointing that way, which is dumb. Why can't you just sort of flip the fucking... Whatever. Doesn't matter. Look at this. I don't even know what any of this is. I don't know why I'm here. I just think it's so pretty. Is there a way up there? I want to know what I'm missing out on. I imagine it's... Excuse me, I imagine it's another dungeon of some kind. Which reminds me, I left out that fucking dungeon all the way over there. Why am I so stupid? I was planning on going to that for so very long, and for some reason I ended up all the way over here. All the way in the depths of the fucking realm of gods. Yeah, I'm not very smart, am I? Get the fuck out of the sky. God, I love doing that. Being a mage in this game is unbelievably fun. Hello? Oh, I don't like the looks of you. Two fiery boys. Two whole fiery bastards. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just roll my way over there, and everything's gonna be fine. We got that chest, we got this thing, and we're somehow not seen. I am a genius.
Not sad. When I was
Really?
a girl,
Whoa.
my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do
But that's not
feel
true in the
that
slightest. That's just
I
because they're
feel
old.
free.
What, after your husband died? Sorry, I wasn't able to pay all that much attention because everything around me was falling to pieces. And by that I mean a singular little fleshy fairy decided to try and end me. It did not go well for said fleshy fairy. Oh no, caused the ward to explode. Oh god! And that was literally just average? Yeah, I'm gonna need to throw some points into that. At least with lockpicking, you never you never, what are words? Never in danger of getting completely ass-fucked immediately after doing it. Fuck me. Oh, the hood of the asp needs finesse? Oh, if it's anything like cloth-based, I always assume it's for me. And then I get very, very sad and very, very angry when it isn't. Can I go up there? No, I can't go up there. Damn it. Wonder how I end up all the way up there, then. Not from this angle. That's for sure. Alright, fine. I mean, we can drop down here. I really like that animation. I don't know why. It's just really, really fluid and smooth. It's just... yes, more now! What's up there? Up there is... the murky black void of nothingness? My favorite? I mean, we could check it out, right? Doesn't lead anywhere on the world map, so I assume it doesn't really lead too far on here. But I mean, it could be a dungeon or two. I love me some dungeons. Oh, not again. At least this one's very easy and it doesn't take a lockpick or anything. I mean, none of them ever take lockpicks, but still, it would be very fucking annoying if they did. Warriors shoot. I am taking it to sell. I'm sure we got some junk that I could just smash to pieces to make room for more. Uh-oh. I fucking hate the brownies. I don't know why. They just really creep me out. Their heads are absolutely horrifying. I don't actually know what a brownie is in fantasy. I know it's something that is in other worlds and not just this one. But I don't know if they normally look something like this. I don't know if they're just meant to be like big-headed, ugly-ass, rotting goblins. But that's how they come across here. And it makes me ill. It's sort of like feeding the Ewoks after midnight. And I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Alright, let's have a little look through here. Not that the design is bad. The design's really good. It's like a testament to how fucking gross they actually managed to make it. No, wait, I randomly get that on second try. What the fuck? That was so good. Hardened shosses of lightning aversion. Okay, well, I'd like to pick that up. I imagine it's worth quite a bit, but I can't take it yet. What did I just pick up? Oh, it's a scepter. I'm intrigued. It's got a fucking 4% XP bonus. Making my secondary for now. Because I feel like I should give the scepters a chance. Hold on, let me find something to break. But they've never really stood out to me, unfortunately, even though they are actually pretty fucking badass. The linen hand wraps. Are they better than what I have? They're better than by quite a long way. But I really like that crit damage and the mana regen. It's only a 5% crit boost. You know what? Fuck it, let's get rid of all the valley shit. Although I was going to make you trash and then be able to get rid of you, but that's not happening apparently. The fostering leggings. I don't know why I didn't sell these. Find out you can fuck off. Shoes of the Ice Shield. I'm currently wearing Valley. That gives me lightning damage. That's why I didn't change that. Okay. Warrior's Shoes count as fucking sorcery for no reason. That's nice. Gives me health and mana regen. Oh, fuck it. We don't need that extra lightning damage right now. Doesn't really fit what we're wearing. They're a little bit too stubby. But who the fuck cares? Who's looking at my toes right now, you freaks? I mean, I could get rid of this buckler. I feel like it's worth something, though. I can literally only destroy one thing. Because I'm so addicted to money! Even though money doesn't even seem very useful in this game. I'm gonna take the chasses. I have no idea how to pronounce that word, as you could probably tell. I assume it's somewhere close to chasses. If I'm completely wrong, please do let me know, but I guarantee you I'm so far out in the recording that I will either probably forget or I'm already done with the game by the time this goes up. No, I won't be done with the game. I think this is a very, very large game from what I know. I just want to get involved with that before everyone starts dying, because I am an XP horse, so let's switch up to the scepter. Whoa, what? Oh, okay, for some reason I thought it was a beam. It is in no way a beam. And this thing is an absolute piece of shit. Unless you do the charged attack, it's horrible. I don't know why anyone would choose to use this. Fine Elm Scepter. You look good. And you're from a random brownie as well. I imagine that's a little bit more interesting if they fall off of enemies. What weapon have I got out right now? I'm gonna use the scepter a little bit more. I'm gonna try and get used to it. Where the fuck is this leading me? Ah! Oh no! I don't like anything about that. Oh, there's only 4 of you? Oh my god, that was horrible. That might be the worst thing I've ever done. I love being a mage. I just wish there was a sound to that. If there was a massive fucking explosion and maybe even a little bit of a wooden scream, I'm not totally against my enemies suffering. That would be so much more satisfying, but as it stands right now, it's just sort of like, dink, they're dead. It's awkward. Alright, what is this? Summer's End. I get a lot of XP for these.
When all were doomed to sleep, the lovely Bellmaid rescued all, despite...
Oh, and she's still alive. I've heard about her.
And why did Bellmaid cry, you ask? Her king, Wenson, was ill. The evil Maid of Windermere had tried to break his will.